What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. I hope everyone had a great weekend, but we are back on the good old grind. I especially hope you guys had a great time watching the All-Star festivities and such. But today I want to revisit the trade deadline once again, because there was a actual report that the Warriors apparently thought about the idea of trying to trade for both. Obviously, Durant was the real rumor, but apparently they tried to get both Durant and LeBron at the deadline. Don't know if they tried, but apparently they at least thought about it, which is crazy in itself. Which obviously the odds of that happening were extremely slim. But we have a thing called, obviously, 2K. And today's video to start off the week, we're going to go back to the trade deadline and we're going to make that idea happen. LeBron James and Durant traded the Warriors at the trade deadline. So let's go ahead, jump in, and do this crazy Warriors rebuild with Steph, LeBron, and KD. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one and subscribe if you're new to this channel. As always, greatly appreciated. YouTube tells me about 85% of the people that watch these videos aren't actually subscribed, so you do fall into that. Or sorry, that's my Madden channel. 57% of the people. So if you do fall into 57% and want to change that, that would be greatly appreciated as we're on the road to 50K subs. But let's take a look at kind of the idea behind this. Now, there's no realistic trade at all to make this happen because it was never going to happen, clearly. It just never was going to happen. So I traded 3 first-round picks and basically gutted the roster, bring in Durant, LeBron, and, of course, Bronny James as well. So, yeah, that is the trade. You can kind of skim through it, but, you know, it's just a bunch of salary, I guess, going out. Somehow I kept Podziemski and Moses Moody out of the trade, which doesn't make a ton of sense. But this video in general doesn't make a ton of sense, so I'm not really too concerned about it. Also, the last Warriors rebuild I pushed peak end ages up all the way up. Some people liked it, some people didn't. But I'm doing it again because this, like I said, this video is unrealistic anyway. This was never going to happen, but it's just kind of funny to think about. So, with that all being said, here is rotation for year one. Stephen Curry, Podziemski, LeBron, Durant, Trace Jackson Davis, Mason Plumlee, Kevon Looney, Quinn Post, and Moses Moody. Now, there's too many centers come off the bench right now. So, first thing, I'm going to move Post to power forward, I guess, just to be the backup there for now. And then we can kick Looney out for maybe like, just leave it actually. So, Plumlee, Looney, there's too much backup fives going on right now, but it's all good. We'll fix it in the offseason. So, I'm curious to see how this shakes out, though. How does a Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James team do? Well, we're about to find out. I'll see you guys at the end of year one with this new big three. And I can't wait to see what the results are. Does this work? Or is there too many mouths to feed? We shall find out. So at the end of year one, Shea wins MVP. Sarr is your rookie of the year. Pritchard's your 6-man Wemby defensive player. Ahmed most improved. And Tatum's your clutch player. And Mark is your coach of the year. Andrew Henry is your executive. Yeah, makes sense. You'd probably win executive if you found a way to bring in LeBron and Durant in a 3-team trade. That would probably never happen. But we made it happen. So LeBron James, All-NBA second team. Is Steph on any of these? Do we get Durant and Steph together here? So we get Steph and Curry, but no Durant. So that's disappointing, but it's all good. All its first team and all defense second team. So we are the third seed in the West after all of that. And here are your player stats. So you had 26 from LeBron, 26 from Steph, 25 from Durant, and 9 from Podziemski, 9 from Moody, 7 from Trace Jackson Davis. So clearly, obviously, I don't need to say this, but we don't need scorers anymore. We need, just guys that can play their roles. So that'll be kind of the goal. But I am curious to see if we go win a championship out of the gate with this team. I mean, you think that this would have a chance, obviously, with 3 95 pluses, but we'll see what happens. We get Denver in round 1, and we will beat them in 5. And now we get the team that often goes on to win it all in year 1, that being the Mavericks after they had made the trade. Like I said, it's worked out for them in 2K. Real life, not so much. But let's go, so far anyway. Somebody current round, and we will beat them in 5. Okay, and funny enough, we get to play Luka Doncic and the Lakers. So they have Andrew Wiggins now from the trade. Jackson Hayes is their starting center. So, I mean, we don't really have a good starting center either. So what am I talking about? But let's see. Can we take down Luka Doncic, or is Luka Doncic just a force that could take this big 3 down? And we beat them in 7, but low-key, they gave us some issues there. And now we draw the Knicks in round 1. Or sorry, in the finals. This ain't round 1 anymore. So do we beat the Knicks? They have a damn good team. We're up 1-0. They even it up. And we're up 2-1. Can we get one out of the gate? 3-2. Yes. Beat them in 6. Yes. Okay. Just like that. That is it. We win. And I will see y'all in the next video. Just kidding. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the offseason. So, Chris Paul. I don't know why I made myself laugh too much about that. I've done that joke millions of times. But Lowry, Chris Paul, Al Horford, Conley are retiring. So LeBron James ain't even going to call it a career yet. We're going to try to make a three-peat happen today. I almost had it in the Kevin Durant Wolves video. I failed miserably. This time we're going to make up for it. So Jazz 1, Pelicans 2. Obviously, we don't have a pick because, you know, we made a big trade. Steve Kerr will remain the head coach, and now we need to get a better 5-man. And I already kind of have an idea on who I want. We do have, you know, some pick swaps left or whatever. I guess it would be pick swaps in real life. Probably not that right now. But we don't really have matching salary anywhere. The best contract we can send out is Moses Moody. So that'll probably be our best friend right now. But let's go to, again, I don't think we have a draft pick at all, but let me double check. Yeah, no. Okay, player options. We have, let's see. So we have LeBron James declining, so that'll be kind of an important re-sign. Guy Santos, Podziemski will accept. And then here is your free agent. So, yeah, LeBron James. And then we have Kevon Looney also as a re-sign, which, yeah, probably would be going that direction. So it looks like I'm going to be able to sign an MLE too. LeBron James, okay, he has one offer from the Nets. But what matching salary do I have currently right now? That is my question. So, Moses Moody is it, really. And he is a backup, you know, shooting guard or whatever we play him at. But that is our big matching contract right now for anything. And, you know, immediately my mind goes to Robert Williams, who's making around that much money. But I think he might be making more than that now. So, yeah, it's going to be really tough to upgrade this team at all, obviously, with these guys making as much money as they are. But a man can go look at least. So, is there a center making 11.5? Mark Williams, funny enough, who obviously the Hornets tried to trade away. So, maybe we could visit that again. I don't hate the idea of that. Let's see if we can make a trade happen for Mark Williams. So, don't often trade for him. So, Moses Moody for Mark Williams straight up. I got to turn off trade override. I had to make that trade go through earlier. But that is going to be my target. I mean, the Hornets tried to trade him anyway, obviously. So, let's see if we can't make it happen. So, Charlotte Hornets, we just got to make sure Mark Williams doesn't score much because that's not what we need him for at all. But what did he do last year? 13, 10 and a block, 7 foot tall. So, yeah, sign me up for this if we can make this happen. Moses Moody, and then I can't combine salaries, so I don't think a second gets it done, but could pretend these are pick swaps in between the picks we already traded away. But, yeah, this is kind of the same package that was originally sent out, but it doesn't go through anyway, so never mind on that department, so we can't make that happen. All right. Let's just re-sign LeBron for now, and then we'll re-sign Looney as well, probably. We'll give Looney a... let's give him a 5. Let's give him, like, 1 year. Let's give him a good contract because we can maybe use his salary to match something the deadline with that. And then we'll sign LeBron to a 2-year deal because we're going to try to go 3-peat. We're going to do 3 seasons here. So Looney and and LeBron are re-signed, which is nice. And we do have money to sign another good player, which is, you know, very helpful. Okay, so... what do we want to use it on? Bronny will probably not be ready to play next year. Podziemski, yeah. Moses Moody, Kevin Durant, and then... oh, LeBron's not out of moratorium yet. Oh, I bet we won't have money to sign another good player then if I had to guess. So, yeah, no. I mean, we have like Markelle Fultz and stuff. But let's see. So, LeBron, okay. Now under contract again. Quinn Post, Guy Santos. Great. Center rotation to me is where I want to upgrade, obviously. So, we need a backcourt mate too. I mean, Markelle Fultz, who was just signed to the Kings in real life, I could get behind that. So, give me Markelle Fultz as a backup. Don't often sign him in 2K. I thought that was Quentin Grimes for a second. I don't know why. I'm like, damn, that'd be a steal. But no, not at all. What else? Is there anything else of interest? Like, we can go for, like, Chumo Kiki to see if he can become something for us, but I doubt it. But, yeah, this is obviously where we're going to be pinching a little bit. You have Daquan Jeffries, Sam Merrill as a shooter. We can go for that. So, yeah, there we go. So, we'll sign those two. We're going to announce the rest of this. And I'm still going to try, you know, to eventually trade away, you know, like Moses Moody. And then also Kevon Looney's new contract to try to make something happen there. So, that'll be our best friend, obviously, to improve the team. So, we'll try one more time here before we can't try again. We're going to go for Kessler. Gotten him before. Mark Williams does sound like a ton of fun. I don't trade for him very often. And I never thought he was available until, obviously, he was traded in real life. And we all know how that ended. So I'm trying to make it happen here. So we're going to try this again to see if we can't. And we can maybe do Looney instead. I don't know if that would change anything. But let's try Kevon Looney's contract instead. He has a no-trade clause for some reason. I don't know why he has a no-trade clause. I gave him a 1-year deal. Why the hell do you have a no-trade clause? It don't make any freaking sense. So let's get rid of that. So no-trade clause is gone. And now we can try this again. Okay, so Looney for Mark Williams is where I'm going to go with this again to see what they say. So Mark Williams, and I will throw you a first and a second and another first. And no. Okay, so we're still going to make that happen. All right, we'll take it to the deadline, and we'll see what it's looking like then, and then we can figure it out from there. So 10th power ranking, 4.5 proficiency. So rotation's basically the same as last year, obviously. We will be looking to improve at the trade deadline. I'm very happy with this team right now, but obviously improvements need to be made as we're going to try to go back-to-back here. So far, we're off to a rocky start, but maybe we're going to... Oh, still a rocky start. But all right, I'll see you guys at the deadline where hopefully we can trade for an upgrade at the 5 spot. So we are stopped around the trade deadline. I had to turn trade deadline off because I had to, try to make that trade happen in the beginning while the season was still going. But that's beside this point. So that's not what I'm going to look at. I want to look at team intel to see what centers could be available for us. So Alex Sarr, that's not going to happen. Embiid, obviously the center can be making much money right now. So we're probably looking at rookie scale contracts. So Charlotte, do you like the idea? So they're selling still. Mark Williams, still my guy. Kessler, I've gotten him plenty of times. So I really want Mark Williams, but they have not bit at the proposals yet. But let's try again. So Kevon Looney, and we'll go to Charlotte again. They are selling. They suck. Just take some picks for your boy, and we can call it a day. So unprotected pick means nothing to them. A 2028 first rounder. Let's say 2 seconds. Does that make a difference? No. Okay, what if I do this other second, and then let's say we do the other first? What do you say now? They agree. We finally got Mark Williams as our newest center, so he does get to play with LeBron ultimately overall. So welcome to the Warriors, Mark Williams. I love that, and that's going to probably round up the last thing we do here for this season anyway. So yeah, bench looks decent. We didn't even have to trade Moses Moody either. Still have Podziemski as well. So all in all, pretty solid stuff. Finally got Mark Williams. It took us a while, but we made it happen. I'll see you guys at the end of year 2 to see if we can go back-to-back. Looking for the 3-peat overall, but we'll see how year 2 ends for us. At the end of year 2, Jokic takes home the MVP trophy. Flag is your Rookie of the Year. RJ, 6-man. Wave Defensive Player. Jarris Walker, Most Improved. Luka is your Clutch Player in LA. Greg Popovich, Coach of the Year. And Andrew Henry is your Executive back-to-back years. Nice. Stephen Curry, All-NBA First Team. Do we get all 3 representatives here? No, we don't get LeBron or Durant making it, which is a little disappointing. But Stephen Curry represents, so I guess we'll take that. We are the 2nd seed in the West, so not even the 1st seed. So Wemby and the Spurs may have something to say about us going back-to-back. But 33 from Steph, yeah. Pushing Stephen Curry's peak end age all the way up is a cheat code, I won't lie. But it is fun, man. So 12 and 10 from Mark Williams, 10 from Moses Moody, 9 from Podziemski, 8 from Fultz, 7 from Trace Jackson-Davis, and 3.5 from Quentin Post. So let's see if we can't take down Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves, who have Rob Dillingham. They acquired Isaac. They have Larry Nance now. Not bad additions, but hopefully it's not good enough to beat us. And Edwards, oh, wow. Okay, so 3-peat will not be happening. Dallas and Minnesota in round 2. So we get bounced in round 1, actually. So maybe Mark Williams wasn't the right trade. I don't know. Spurs, Knicks, and the Spurs go on to win it all. Wemby is your finals MVP. So a little disappointed by that. LeBron James is going to try to call it here, but we have one more season with him. So obviously this video is probably going to be very quick because, it's not much to do. But it was still a fun video I really wanted to do really badly once I saw the report. It took me a while to get to it, obviously, with all the other trades that happened. But when I first saw it, I'm like, I'm definitely doing a video about that. The Lakers jumped up to 1, so shout out to the Lakers. That's awesome for them. But staff signing, we have Steve Kerr. That was the coach. We got bounced around 1, but I'm going to still keep him. Don't really know if there's much we could do this offseason, but I don't want to just stay complacent. Obviously, we got bounced around 1 for a reason. So probably won't be able to make much, trades. We only have 1 pick to trade away now. What did that just say? I don't even know what that just said. But we got to re-sign all these guys. Bronny might be able to join the rotation this year. I don't know if he's ready yet. But Durant is a free agent, which hopefully we'll just get him back. The Lakers offering him a deal. But I do want Durant to come back. So hopefully... Oh, he may not come back. Mark Williams... brand new contract for him, so he's going to cost a lot of money. We got to offer more money at Durant because he is thinking about the Lakers right now to join Luka Doncic. So, Durant, I can't have you doing that to me, though, so I will offer you more money as much as you want. That should make it happen, and Durant will change his mind. No, he's still not changing his mind. What are the Lakers? Okay, they have a no trade clause. Is that what you want? I will give you that if you really need it, but I can't lose you. I need you in this video. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. All right, Durant, 2-year deal, and we'll throw the no trade clause on top because I don't plan on trading you. You're the theme of the video. So does that change his mind now? Finally, we got him to change his mind. So we'll re-sign Kevin Durant, Mark Williams. They want me to renounce Guy Santos and Quentin Post, but I won't. I will not do that, and I will resign Guy Santos and then Quentin Post will probably be back on his qualifying offer or whatever. Okay, so we actually have money to sign a decent player, which is very useful. So Markelle Fultz was a solid addition, but again, if Bronny's ready, if he's up to a 76 at all, he's playing next year. Podziemski is still there. Moses Moody, Guy Santos, Trace Jackson-Davis. So the one position I will sign just in case, give me Bruce Brown. Yeah, Bruce Brown sounds pretty solid. So give me Bruce Brown. That might be our only kind of addition, low-key, but let's go look at what Bronny's progression looks like. So Bronny James progression, is it up to where I want it to be? It's up to 75. You know what? I'm pushing up one more. I'm pushing Bronny James up one more. I want him to play this year. Sue me. This video is just kind of for fun anyway. So he's going up to 77. I went up 2. I lied to you. So we're going to trade Fultz for something different then. And yeah, I don't even know what we're going to get, but I'm going to trade him because Bronny's going to play this year. So Markelle Fultz. And you know what? Screw the second apron right now. We're throwing something together because I want to win another championship. Jovic. Ooh, Pelle Larson and Jovic. It isn't a bad idea. I could get behind that. Schroeder, Wiggins. Ooh, I like the idea of Wiggins too. You know what? Give me Aaron Wiggins. Give me Aaron Wiggins. So Aaron Wiggins gonna be our new addition on the Warriors. I like that a lot. So welcome to the team. And yeah, that's what we did. So here is your final rotation going to the final season. Bronny's going to get some minutes here, which I'm excited about. Although, actually, now that we brought in Wiggins, that might kick him out. But we're going to make sure he plays regardless. So, yeah, year 1 won a championship. Year 2 failed in round 1. Year 3, we're going to go win it again. I promise you that. So, let's see if we can't have a good rotation going into year 3. But this has been fun, man. I'm having a ton of fun right now with this big 3. But 2K is taking forever to load, so I'll see you all at the rotation. All right, so here is your rotation going into year 3. Steph, Bryant, Podziemski. I was about to say Bronny, but it's Podziemski, obviously. LeBron James, Durant, Mark Williams, Moses Moody, Wiggins, Trace Jackson-Davis, and Bronny is getting minutes. So that kicks out Bruce Brown. We'll run a 10 rotation for the regular season, though. That way Bruce Brown gets some minutes too. But all right, I will see you guys at the end of year 3. Proficiency is still 4.5, which is nice. So I love that. It could be 4.5 balance too. Let's run balance. Let's see how balance does for us. So big 3 of Durant, LeBron, and Steph one last time. Let's see if it works out. There it is, team style. Okay, so balanced. Whoops, didn't do that again. Correct. I can't do anything right today. Okay. I'll see you guys at the end of year 3. Hopefully, we are a top seed like we've been. And maybe this time around, we don't get bounced around 1 by Edwards. And we'll be moving on to win another championship. Was hoping for the 3-peat, but 2 in the video will do it also pretty good. So we'll see if we can make that work. So at the end of year 3, Edwards is your MVP. AJ DeBenza is your rookie of the year. Igor is your 6th man. Wembanyama defensive player. VJ most improved in Toronto. And the Edwards clutch player as well. Kerr is your coach of the year, though. Almost won 70 games and executive also. So do we get all 3 on all NBA teams? No. We didn't even get 1 guy on an all NBA team. That's pretty wild to think about. Wow. Okay. Well, no, not at all. All right. That's fine. We can go win a championship instead. We don't need all NBA teams. But let's look at the player stats. So we had 26 from Steph, 22 from LeBron, and 20 from Durant, 11 from Moody, 10 from Podziemski, 9 from Mark Williams with 9 rebounds and a block, 7 from Wiggins, 6 from Trace Jackson-Davis, 5 from Bronny, so getting involved, and 4 from Bruce Brown. All right. We're going to play the Mavericks in round 1, which, you know, we beat them in year 1, but kind of unfortunate to draw them here at this point. Go game by game here because I do respect the Mavs, and we win game 1 by 1 point. They even the series, don't get eliminated in round 1. That's all I ask here, man. And we're up 3-1, so maybe we don't. We will win in 5. But now we have to play the Thunder, which obviously the OKC Thunder are scary in their own right. So Harcine, Jeremiah Fears, Nikola Topic, Maluwak. Very good team. A very, very good team. So this will be tough, man. But here goes nothing. Game 1 goes to us. Beat them by 31. Or that was 21, I think. Beat them by 26 here. So far, so good against the Thunder, and they were no match. We beat them, and now I want the Minnesota Timberwolves to see if we can't get revenge for us beating them, or if they beat us last year, obviously, and we do get the Timberwolves. Okay, so Indiana and Cleveland on the other side. So obviously, they have Hunter. Pacers team's looking pretty good, too. So that'll be a very fun conference finals in the East. And then let's see what Minnesota's looking like. So Dillingham is still here. They still have Randall. They've signed Tari Eason. They have Wiseman now. Isaac, Barnes. Okay. All right. Let's see how this goes. Game 1 goes to us. Beat them by 3. Good start. Up 2-0. So far, so good. 2-1. Do they even the series? Yes, they do. So they win both games on their home floor. And now we have to go back on our home floor. So the home team has not lost yet. Let's see if we can continue that theme here at home in Game 5. This is going to be a close one if I had to guess. It looks like we have it under wraps, but they could get back in it. Thankfully, we hang on, though, 98-113. So do we beat them in 6 or are we going to a Game 7? We beat them in 6. So we get a win on or get a road win. LeBron, Conference Finals MVP. Now we get to play the Pacers. So Indiana's got Walker, Turner, Siakam, Mathurin, Nembhard, and Haliburton. That series went to 6, so here goes nothing. Game 1. They're up 1-0. I mean, Pacers can't be the team I lose to, right? Out of all the teams, maybe that I could have lost to here, but up 2-1, up 3-1, so it's looking good. Let's simcast Game 5, and I want to jump in and play with this, honestly. Let's see if I can get a close one, because, you know, we got a 3-1 lead right now, so it's a 4-point game, and I'm going to jump in to end this video off, because, I mean, how can I choke away a 6-point lead with these 3 guys, right? Like, there's no way I'm not capable of that, right? Or we could just watch it. That'd be fine, too. Let's just watch it. I suck at 2K. So, yeah. So, let's just watch it, rather, because it'd just probably be better if I just watched. I was going to play, but I've convinced myself out of it. So, 2 minutes and... I just hit the mic. 2 minutes and 33 seconds left. This is pretty wild to look at. So, Wiggins on the floor, Durant's on the floor, and then Moses Moody. So, we have a small ball lineup on the floor right now. Steph's getting a screen, and he's got Haliburton guarding him. Steph is going to pass it down to Durant, has Turner guarding him, and he's going to shoot it over Turner, and Turner with a nice contest, went vertical there, and he gets a stop. LeBron wearing 41 does not look right, by the way, but that's what he's wearing. Haliburton is going to try to cook Steph. Steph's staying in front of him. Haliburton's making nothing happen so far, kicks it out to Mathurin, and Mathurin's going to miss the 3. Durant rebounds the ball. Big rebound. Now got LeBron James going up the floor, going to cut it to Wiggins. Wiggins going to shoot over Jarris Walker. Does not go in, so still a 4-point game. Mathurin's going to kick it down to Turner. Durant's there. So far, this has been good defense by both teams. Haliburton's got foul on who? Aaron Wiggins. Okay, reset it. 14 seconds left. You have a 3-1 lead. Pacers are going to call a timeout, so they want to talk things over. But I'm pretty happy with what I've seen so far. This has been fun. But obviously, and then now Mark Williams is on the floor. So our starting 5's on the floor now. No more small ball. All right, so we got Haliburton being guarded by Steph again. This time, Haliburton I thought was going to take the basket. He kicks out to a wide open. Well, Brennan was actually kind of contested, but he hits a 3. So that makes it a 1-point game. I thought Haliburton was just going to take it to the rim. He decides to kick it out for a 3, and it worked out. So Steph, I need a basket here. He's going to go to the paint, and we're just... What are we doing, man? Like, Steph, that's not the shot we want there in that situation. Branham has come off the bench. I'm about to say, is he about to take the lead off the bench? Because he just hit a 3 and now he's going to the basket. Gonna go to LeBron. LeBron's got a layup, I think. And yeah, wow, it was a weird animation. It went in. Okay. So back to a 3-point game. But man, that shot by Steph has me feeling some type of way right now. Haliburton is gonna just cook Steph, but I thought he missed it for a second. Back to 1-point game. 15 points on the night for Haliburton. Steph, show me something, man. That shot you took earlier was disgusting. I need something better than that. Make Haliburton... Okay, there... Okay, I thought you were going to take a layup. It went in. That's all that matters. 104, 107. You kind of had a step. You could have just taken the layup, but hey, okay. It went in. That's what matters. So Haliburton is going to try something again here. Branham was open for a second, but Haliburton really waited on that. Benedict Mathurin's going to kick it to Siakam. Siakam had a wide open mid-range. He takes it, but he did hesitate. Back to a 3-point game, and we have the ball. Going to Durant here. Durant is going to take it to the basket, and he's going to float it and does not go in, so it's still one possession game. Pacers are off in transition. We know how the Pacers run their offense. They're quick. Mathurin, though, takes a horrible shot, and that might be all she wrote. But they're going to play the foul game. Mathurin's calling for his 5th foul. And now let's see if we can't inbound this to one of the best free throw shooters there is. And Steph, maybe, if we get him the ball. Yes, we do. And that'll be a foul to him. All right, Steph. You hit a weird mid-range, but you were kind of disappointing me there for some shot attempts you took. The Pacers do have a timeout, so I'm assuming they're about to call it here. And Steph actually misses one. We get the offensive rebound. Wow. Mark Williams with a just backbreaker there. Because that free throw was huge, but Thankfully, Mark Williams is he's going to make both. So that was a 3-point possession. We're now up 6 with 16 seconds left. So obviously the odds of the Warriors making anything happen now, or sorry, the Pacers making anything happen now is very slim. But let's see if they can make things interesting. Maybe they hit a 3 here. We'll see. Howley is going to get the ball, and he is going to he's going to kick to Branham. Branham is way too far. You ain't like that, Malachi Branham. I'm sorry. They're going to foul one more time, and that is going to be all she wrote. And Mark Williams will shoot 2 more free throws, and he will miss the first one. Not that it really matters anymore. And let's see if he can make the second one, and he will make the second one. Okay, 104 to 111, 7-point game. Branham thought he was him after he hit a 3 to cut it to 1. He tries to shoot a deeper one. Siakam, Turner 3, and it does not go down. That's all she wrote. And that is going to... They really fouled with 0.2 seconds. Are we serious, man? Just you lost, dude. Just take the freaking L. But hey, I guess we'll stat pad with Steph here. I don't even know how many points he has on the night. Let's see what he's adding to his total right now. He has 21. Okay, so he can finish with 22. That's fine. And just like that, the Pacers will inbound it one more time. And that will be all she wrote. So that is a second championship. It's not a three-peat. I can't three-peat in this game, man. Honestly, I had the chance last week, and I royally screwed it up. But another championship for the Dubs, this time with Team USA on it, basically. But, man, what a crazy scenario to think about that the Warriors actually thought about this to try to make it happen. Would have been absolutely wild if it somehow did. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A fun little short video to start off the week to get the blood flowing. But I will see you guys with some more content. Feel free to comment down below any other trade deadline rebuilds maybe that you want to see that I haven't thought about. I'm open for anything. I do have another idea later in the week, but I'll probably save it for later. Thank you all for watching. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.